So I actually decided to start watching the show known as Gate, a show that has been recommended to me who knows how many times. Not Steins Gate, but Gate. Yes, Gate. G-A-T-E. Gate. Gate is a show that I find really interesting. I find its plot concept of a gate intertwining two different worlds per se, being really cool and just me fangasming over, because I like that kind of fantasy plot. I like that atmosphere, and I found it to be really cool how the political side of Earth, all these other countries, America, and North Korea, South Korea, China, all these other different countries, I found it really cool to see them actually want this gate for themselves. But the problem is, it actually is spawning in Japan, or it spawned in Japan. It's not spawning, it spawned once and it's been there ever since. And of course, these other countries found that, hey, they're entering this world and they've discovered other resources, they've discovered other various creatures. Who knows how valuable those assets could be, since they'd be limited in a world like Earth. If we grab them from there and bring them back, then it could be something totally special, totally amazing for financial reasons, of course. But in the beginning of Gate's show, I found the first 3 episodes to just kind of like throw you in there and just say, hey, what the hell is going on? And I think that may have been the plan for the studio that made this anime, because I don't know what the source material is like. Obviously, animes do cut and things, and this does seem like a light novel show for sure. But I gotta ask, did they do it intentionally just to make us say, hey, what the hell is going on? There's war, explosions, people being killed everywhere, just so we said, I don't know what's going on, but I think I'll stay just to find out what's going on. But it still does have me wondering, was it the right decision or was it the wrong decision to do? I'm kind of dumbfounded on that topic just in general. I mean, it got me interested and made me want to watch, but I did find that the first 6 episodes really kind of flopping or flambered in the sense of writing. I think the show itself kind of does that to itself, because the place beyond the gate takes place in the middle-aged time, which, well, I don't know if I'd say middle age. I may say just Roman time, which really is kind of bland and or basic. There's not much to world build, even though they did actually world build in the beginning of the show. I can't say it was good or is great. It was just all right, and I think that's what the show is overall. It reminds me of a show like Heavy Object. I think that's the best way to put it. Heavy Object to a T. It's a show that's virtually perfect. It's a show that's not bad by no means, but it doesn't do anything great. If there's 10 things, a list of 10 things you have to check off, I would probably check off 7 or 8 of them as okay and 2 of them good. One thing that is good would be the screen time for the main cast. Even a support hair character who's part of the Japanese military with brown hair, she is a support character, but I could actually argue in the first season she's had more screen time than anyone else on the cast outside our lead character. She's had just as much and or not more. But what do I think about the cast of characters as a whole? I find the cast of characters actually be good. I found only because they all have different personas. None of them are alike. None of them have even close to the same kind of persona, I guess I would say. Maybe outside the elf and the witch, but outside of that, I think that the compare and contrast is really good, and it does make it for a damn entertaining show, popcorn material, as some would say. But nonetheless, the show does struggle in its first episodes with fast pacing, but nonetheless, the last 8 through 12 episodes, I found that the context we got for characters, whenever they went, the people from the other world beyond the gate went to Japanese, I found as if it flushed out the characters. It gave us context. It gave us info on the characters just in general, but it didn't ever give characterization. It didn't give us reasons why they are who they are, outside of maybe the battle goddess, which I find she has 3 different names. So people call her Galena, Goliath, battle goddess, and then she has her actual name. The only content, we give kind of characterization from her, but she's kind of cut and dry. Her characterization is she is who she is because she's a goddess, and she's lived for 900 years, so she's become stale to some emotions, and we find out that she's actually going to lose all those emotions whenever she's 1,000 years old, whenever she transforms into a true god. As of right now, she's only a demigod. But enough with the characters, because there's not really much to explore. But the show in this last 8 through 12 episodes, those last 4 or 5 episodes right there, I did find it's getting on the right path. I did find that it's making, getting plot progression towards the main antagonist, the main person who's going to be pushing back from the Japanese actually doing what they need to do in order to get it done, which is signing the treaty. And it seems as if it's going to be, well, I guess I'm going to season 2, but it seems as if it's going to be the king's son, but then the king's son's getting a plot twist, which kind of happens so fast once again. I'm hoping I did give you guys some information on Gate without spoiling it. It may have been dry to substance, this anime review, but nonetheless, I just wanted to kind of just tell you what I thought about the characters, what I thought about what was given to us in the first few episodes, what I thought about the series. The series is nothing but maybe slightly over average, maybe that B minus, I guess C plus range, somewhere in there. I guess B minus may be generous. I guess we're gonna say it's a C plus for now, but season 2 was heading on that right path, and I feel as if season 2 is going to make it transcend to that B minus range for sure. So it's going to be a show that's almost just plain out mediocre, but it's to be something that you're really going to find fun as long as they delve into the antagonist of the story more, make it so they have some kind of wall they have to push against in order to get through and accomplish their main goal. Because Japan's just running through everybody, which does make sense because of their technology so advanced in this war. So as always, guys, you guys have been Hex. Be sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, follow me on Twitter X25. See you guys next time. Peace. Thanks for watching, guys.